Have you ever noticed how physically heavy bitterness feels? It's like carrying a backpack full of stones. At first, you barely notice the weight. But after a mile, or a year, or a decade, your shoulders start to hunch. Your breath gets shallow. Welcome to Ordinary Anchor. I'm so glad you're here in this quiet spot today. We aren't here to talk about cheap forgiveness, the kind that brushes pain under the rug. We're here to talk about the honest, messy, and ultimately beautiful work of setting yourself free. I remember a friend who kept a ledger in her mind. Every time her brother let her down, she'd add a line to the mental account. She thought she was protecting herself. If I remember the debt, she told me, he can't hurt me again. But she realized she was the one trapped in the counting room. She was the one spending all her mental energy auditing a debt that would never be paid back. Psychology tells us that holding on to a grudge keeps our nervous system in a constant state of fight or flight. When we replay the hurt, our brain doesn't know it's a memory. It thinks it's happening now. Cortisol spikes, sleep suffers. We think our anger is a weapon against the person who hurt us, but it's actually a slow-acting poison we're drinking ourselves. In the messiness of our ordinary lives, we find an extraordinary truth. We are called Poiema, God's workmanship. If our worth is anchored in the Creator, then the person who hurt you doesn't have the power to define you. Colossians 3:13 says, "Bear with each other and forgive one another. Forgive as the Lord forgave you." This isn't a command to be a doormat. It's an invitation to stop being a debt collector. We forgive not because the other person deserves it, but because we are no longer defined by the debt. We are defined by grace. Find a physical stone. Hold it tightly until your hand aches. This is what bitterness feels like. Now, physically drop it into water or soft soil. Breathe. You don't have to pray for them to succeed, but pray for God to show you their brokenness. Hurt people. Seeing their wounds doesn't excuse their actions, but it stops the monster making in your mind. Write down exactly what they took from you. Time, peace, reputation. Acknowledge it. Then write "paid by grace" over the page. May your heart find its rhythm again. May the stones in your backpack fall away, one by one. You are not what was done to you. You are loved, you are seen, and today you are free.